Okay, today I am going to start teaching the dogs the number 119 sign, the right turn. Dog circles around forward. Poe says he wants to hurry up and do it. He's ready. All right, so before I teach the sign, I have to teach my dog to do an around, and I will teach that doing stationary, and then I will put it into slow motion forward, just in a straight line, and then I will add it to a slow turn. You have to do it in sections so that the dog really truly understands what the skill is and what I expect of him. For my around, I try to use a different signal that doesn't look like either a drop down signal or a stand signal, to help the dog understand that they're not doing either one of those, that they're doing it around. So that may take a little bit of work. I think I've got something in mind, so we'll try it and we'll see. I've been working on this stationary and it's been going pretty good, but I'll review it before I start doing any kind of motion or I start putting it into a turn. Obviously the dog needs to understand how to heel. The dog needs to know how to catch up heeling, which is when he goes around, he has to catch up into heeling as I go forward. I want the dog pushing off the rear end as I go forward. I want him really trying to hustle to get into heel position. I don't want to lag there. I think that's it. Stay tuned for the training tip coming up. Please make sure that you like and subscribe on YouTube. It helps the channel grow, and the more it grows, the more it gets out there for everybody. And it's free content, and so it's important for everybody to get an opportunity to see it. All right, here we go. First, sit. Good boy. Around. Around. Yay! Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job. Remember, I'm doing it stationary first. Out. Sit. Boy. It's a pain in the ass with the leash. Sit. Around. Yeah, good boy. And I want to reward him while he's still in his stand, while he's still in motion. Come here, you. Oh. We'll do it in a straight line this time. Out. Sit. Around. Good boy! So he did it well like that, so I'm happy with that. Now I know in the ring I won't have a leash on, but I'm using a leash on him, and so I'm still going to make sure that I'm trying to be consistent here. Out. Alright, so we're going to get a slow right turn. First. Right turn, around. Yay! Good job, buddy! So I'm just doing this with my hand, all right? This would be a stand signal. Bending over, doing something would be a down. So I need to do something that he can notice very quickly and understand what it is. Here. I'm also making sure that I say around early. One more time. Get card. Out. Slow pace. Right turn. Around. Yay! So I kind of move forward a little bit there, but remember, I'm not necessarily sequencing a sign. Yes, I'm teaching all the skills in the sign, and that's the important part. Okay, let me go get card. Around. Good boy. All right, so he did a nice around, so we'll see if we can do it in motion. Close. When he's pushing me, that's what my correction is. I just tap him on the chest. boy. I'm not worried about the pouring. Going forward right now. Now, for him, I sometimes carry a treat in this hand, but he's not allowed to touch it unless I say the GET word. Isn't that right? No. Around. Yeah. Good boy. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's a runner. Okay, I gotta still do dig work. Close. Okay. Yes, good boy. Dig work. There it is right there. Freebie. Close. Quit. Around. Get. Good boy. Nicely done. Settle. Good job. Alright. The dog did really well on that. I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with his progress on it. I've been training it a little bit longer with him than I have with him, but I really like his response. So remember, work on your dig, work on your one-way focus. Also, make sure that you're randomly putting rewards in the sequence as you're putting it together. So as you're healing, it needs to be rewarded as you're healing. As you do the turn needs to be rewarded occasionally, as well as the circling needs to be reinforced. If you just circle and go and then reinforce, you're not reinforcing the circle, you're reinforcing the go. All right? So you want to make sure that you're reinforcing everything. And as the dog comes around, occasionally I like to reinforce here, because that teaches them that they need to stop here instead of going around and keep going on their own without me, which I do see dogs doing occasionally in the ring. So, all right, there you go. Make sure you stay tuned for the training tip, and we'll see you soon. Ready to go again? All right. Okay, training tip for the day. I see this often, and so I kind of wanted to address it. Where the person teaches a dog something, they teach them at home or in their regular training facility, then they go to a new location and the dog doesn't do the skill, or the dog does a skill very slowly. A dog truly doesn't understand a skill or a sequence or an exercise, whatever you want to call them, until you have done them in multiple locations and you have done them in multiple body positions. Let's take, for example, a spin. All right, I can have my dog spin in front. I teach him a spin when he's just in front of me because that's the easiest position to teach. Once I start weaning off that treat, I need to start making my body position different. So it can be on the right side, it can be on the left side, it can be on the left side healing while I'm moving. It can be while I'm sitting in a chair. It's like a Dr. Seuss. Can my dog do this? When here. So you want to make sure, though, that you have done that skill in multiple locations, in different distractions, and in different orientations to your body. That really tells you if the dog truly understands the skill, exercise, whatever you want to call it. So keep that in mind when you're training. A lot of times, as I said, people go to a new location and the person's like, well, my dog knows this, and the dog doesn't do it, or the dog does it slow, or the dog doesn't meet criteria. Then the person doesn't really understand why. Well, the reason why is because they haven't trained it in enough different locations, in enough variations. So there you go. Y'all have a wonderful training day, and we'll see you soon.